Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. So we want to take a look at what the chart is doing because clearly we are back below 100k. Unfortunately, fortunately or unfortunately, depends on if you wanted to get some cheaper prices or if you hoped for a more direct escalation, which seemed probable until the price broke below our initial support, which I think was 99k or something. Anyway, I mentioned that level in the previous video. I have taken it off now because it's broken, which is, at the moment, it only means that we have to be cautious. Things are changing. Bitcoin is too weak for a direct upside impulse, unfortunately. So the impulse is invalidated. That is not necessarily bearish, but it means we have to be on the side of caution because the only bullish option that I have now is that we're forming a diagonal pattern, and the parameters of diagonals are never very clear. So naturally, we are in an area where a larger top can form. So setbacks like these are definitely always something to watch. For anybody who missed it, I have recorded some videos recently about, where are we? What is let's say the forecast for a bull market top and the next bear market, or at least the next larger correction. You find that on the channel. We have member live streams covering that topic. So I just want to mention that again, that everybody understands we are in a larger top area. I don't assume that the price has actually topped already in a major top. But what I showed you in the previous video today, and if you watch the daily chart, then you know that, one second. Then you know what our support levels are for the next wave 4. And they are around 68k. So that's where it ends, right? Below that level, I have to assume a major top is formed. But that's how much space we need to give Bitcoin in a wave 4. Now that would be too deep for a wave 4, already below the 50% retracement. I would start to worry. That would be 74k. Now, these are the levels on the daily chart. If you're trading the daily chart, if you have a larger degree position, if you take a look at the Bitcoin chart from a macro point of view, these are the levels that matter for you. And if they are too far away from where we are now, considering the overall pattern, considering that we're in a larger top region, it's very important to manage your risk, right? I mentioned that. I can't be clearer. I've been talking about this now in recent weeks again and again and again. Now, I don't want anybody being surprised by a major correction or anything, because I've been doubling down on the topic of risk management and making sure that everybody's comfortable with their position, that everybody understands where key support levels are, and that everybody understands that I assume we are in a topping area and the top could form at any point. I don't assume it's there yet, but I could be wrong, right? So it would be a shame that, and most people would be in profit right now. Pretty much everybody, unless you really bought 101k. Come on. So anybody should be really in profit, and it would be a shame if either you, in a market like this, which has been so clearly bullish over the last couple of years, you lose money by either being over-leveraged, over-positioned, getting greedy because you're not taking partial profits when it might make sense for you, but only you can decide that, right? So again, that's just something to mention again. This usually goes beyond the topics of this video, beyond the scope, but there are a couple of member videos on the topic of exit strategy and bull market top, and member live streams as well, where we talked about that for hours. In the last 2 to 3 member live streams, we've been talking about that. It's a very important topic in my opinion. But what I want to highlight is another 4-5 pattern is expected. I'm watching for that on most altcoin charts as well. The main takeaway is, what does that mean? That means, only you can decide what that means for your portfolio, right? But this year could be an opportunity if that happens for those who are looking to add, because then the 5th wave could happen, right? So that is pretty much the message, that if a pullback happens, it can be an opportunity. But if we break below 68k, that's deeper than it should be in a bullish scenario. It's very, very important. And we don't know that until the price breaks, below 73.9, but certainly below 68k. Yeah. So looking at the shorter time frame, I already posted an update on got too many charts open, already posted an update on, I have to open it again. Posted an update on Discord already about Bitcoin's latest structure, because as I said, Bitcoin has broken impulsive support. Yeah, but it still is a possible diagonal pattern. Now, as I said, diagonals are less clear, less reliable. With reliable, I mean we don't have clear parameters, because what is it? Is it a B wave, or are we already in the wave 4? There are a couple of possibilities then. And also with the diagonal, it's just so choppy. The risk is always that we are just topping in a B wave. With an impulse that it was following, we had very clear key level, which got broken, but that at least we know it's not an impulse, and we are obviously in an area around 100K where there's a lot of resistance. So we'll see if Bitcoin can recover. I mean, the current micro support is 95,767. That's for this internal B wave pullback in a third wave. This is now wait and see if Bitcoin can find support here in this support region. It's between 98,670 and 95,760. So this would be short-term bullish, but I would need to see some kind of a 1-2 setup to the upside, a micro 5-wave move up, followed by a 3-wave pullback to indicate wave C has started. Basically a micro 1-2 setup. And any break below 95,767, if it's a sustained break, or if we see a 5-wave move down now, a clear 5-wave move down followed by a 3-wave rally, which would be a corrective rally staying below today's high, that would further indicate that this larger correction has started and that we are forming here an ABC structure. But I have to say that looks really weird, that high B wave. I mean, it is a nearly perfect ABC structure to the upside, but it is very high and it's very bullish, an overshooting B wave. So we will have to see how this C wave, it's a very, very high B wave, very bullish overshooting B wave, but we have to see how this C wave to the downside then unfolds, and it might only be the A wave of a larger wave 4. But let's first see if Bitcoin can hold 95,767. I will definitely keep you updated on Discord, and then there will be one more video either late tonight or tomorrow morning. But if you want to stay up to date, check out our gold membership. I'm sure there'll be some more updates later if something happens at least. Could be that Bitcoin for the rest of the day just holds above that micro support. If anything needs to be adjusted, I'll keep you informed, but the overall assumption hasn't changed, that we are still in a bullish market, but we're in the very late stages of it. In the very late stages, that is always a warning that I'm giving. Q1, I assume the top is likely going to form. Yeah. But again, Elliott Wave is not a time-based, it's more a price-based system that gives us key risk levels, support and resistance. And over the last couple of years, Elliott Wave have supported us in our pathway to 100K and slightly beyond. And so far the message has been the market is bullish, and it still is, right? But the problem is, and that's what needs to be understood, I can't call a top at the top. Well, we can only call a top when support is broken, and we talk about major support here. That was easier in 2021 because the structure was different. It will take a little bit longer in this market, so it's very important to understand that we're in that top area, and everybody needs to manage their Bitcoin positions and risk. But that should give you all you need to know for now. Maybe one more addition here. When can we say a low is in? Well, as I said, I need a 5-wave move up followed by a 3-wave pullback. But a break above the 50% retracement would be an early indication a low has formed, but really only an early indication. We talk about 100,828, yeah? Because this is the level, if we stay below it, if the price rallies into resistance one more low, we actually have a 5-wave move down. Well, that wouldn't be great. Yeah, that's the update about Bitcoin. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. And if you are interested in the membership and member-only videos, regular live streams, short-term updates, then check out the video on our channel. It explains in 2 minutes the membership. Today I updated Randa and Jasmine as additional member-only video for our members. You get access with those as YouTube member, or if you're on Discord, then you get the links separate from YouTube. And if you're a gold member, you can actually join Discord. You get additional updates, Tradingview live chart access, and so on. And on Sunday, we've got our next member live stream. But yeah, if you're interested in one of these updates, which are normally not covered on YouTube, like Render, Jasmy, Ondo, QNT, Uniswap, Rune, there will be more of those and many more. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.